back to the Banter Wars Challenge Belt, where we have a challenge belt holder and someone's coming in to steal the title, if they can. First up against the PM's Pulverisor, the current holder of the competition, is Red, Patrick Rowberry's robot that is already entered into Series 2. Let's see if it can have a good start to its campaign with a victory in the challenge belt competition. It's a small wedge robot with a flipping spike on the front. Can it beat the almighty Pulverisor? So let's get straight in on the action here with the PM's Pulverisor and Red. The two will come together at first. Here comes the Observer bot to observe. And straight in on the action, the PM's Pulverisor on top of Red. Those blades are coming, causing massive damage on the shell of the small flipping robot. And it already looks like such a monumental task, especially now the robot has been turned over. That is the PM's Pulverisor's specialty. And the robot is thrown over, lands on its wheels. There's a bit of a mistake by the PM's Pulverisor, does not want to fall into such silly errors. But Red now is immobilised. I can't see it coming back, it is immobilised. And the PM's Pulverisor again comes after the Observer bot. It's happened too often these days. And now attacking the Observer bot, who's gone on top of the PM's Pulverisor. What's going to happen here? Is there any way this Observer bot can finally beat the PM's Pulverisor? It does not look likely. It really does not look likely. It is not likely. It is impossible. The robot is immobilised. Let's look at the replays of this battle. Red didn't really stand a chance. It's such a small robot against the almighty Pulverisor. That came close. The PM's Pulverisor almost made a silly mistake, but at the end of the day, it was too much for Red and the Observer bot, and wins this title challenge. So it's bad luck for Red and Patrick Rowberry, utterly demolished by the PM's Pulverisor and out of the challenge belt competition. The Pulverisor goes on. That's its second victory in a row. Can it win a third? Who is it against? It is up against Bloodshed. Bloodshed belongs to Red Ace, a user on Gametechmods, and this one is quite a powerful robot. It has a wedge front, scoop sides, and two spike weapons that swing out from the front to attack any robot foolish enough to come on top of it. Can this be the Pulverisor's third challenge belt victory in a row? Let's find out. Can Bloodshed take the challenge belt off the PM's Pulverisor? We'll just have to wait and see. I don't think it's likely. Can anything beat the PM's Pulverisor? Bloodshed coming head on first and getting underneath the Prime Minister's Pulverisor. We haven't seen this before. It's quite a low ground difference on the Bloodshed robot. Still underneath the Prime Minister's Pulverisor. What can it do? Is it using that weaponry on top of the robot? The two spikes that pop out on top and can cause some major damage. And we've just seen there the weapon of the PM's Pulverisor has come off. The battle axe side of the blade has been ripped off there by the weaponry of the Bloodshed. And it's starting to look pretty bad for the PM's Pulverisor being pushed around the arena. There's smoke pouring from the weaponry. And what's that? The PM's Pulverisor is immobilised. It's gone. Bloodshed has won this battle and starts to take on the Observer bot. But it's already looking dangerous. The Observer bot underneath Bloodshed. Can it push the Bloodshed into the pit? The pit is open. It's looking close now, but the Observer bot can't seem to get a good angle here. Still putting the Bloodshed robot under pressure. But can it really turn this battle against Bloodshed? It doesn't look like it. Those weapons are deadly and have come out, and the Observer bot is looking bad. It's looking very bad. It's looking bad enough. The Observer bot is beaten, and Bloodshed has won this tie, taking the challenge belt title from the PM's Pulverisor with very little issues at all. It was almost a thrashing, and to say that against the PM's Pulverisor was not something I expected to say today. It beat the Observer bot as well. This is the one to beat now. Bloodshed, can anything beat it? We have got a new challenger. So the Pulverisor is finally beaten in the challenge belt competition. The title belt goes to Bloodshed, Red Ace's robots, and now we'll see who's up for challenging Bloodshed to see if it can hold on to the title that it's just won. We'll find out who is up against now. It is up against Signal Jammer. Signal Jammer belongs to Gauche Swede. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's pretty similar in design to Bloodshed. It has the double wedge front, but instead of the two spike weapons, it has two spinning blades on the top, maces on the end, and this one hopes to do a lot of damage and steal that belt off of Bloodshed. Let's see if it can put an early end to Bloodshed's reign of terror. Here we go again. We've got the Signal Jammer now taking on Bloodshed. How will this one go? It doesn't look good for Bloodshed already. It's already turned on its back, thrown over by the Signal Jammer. I did not see that one coming, but now it can bring those two spinning, rotating blades into action against Bloodshed, and it looks to be doing that already. Parts have been shredded off of Bloodshed. It's starting to shed its weaponry, for want of a better way of saying that, but it's already been beaten. Bloodshed is beaten, and Signal Jammer has beaten the unbeatable, it seems. Bloodshed is out, now taking on the Observer Bot, who wouldn't stand a chance, you believe. But look at this, it's been thrown into the pit. The Observer Bot opens the pit at just the right time as Signal Jammer was foolishly tracking over the top of it. And Observer Bot has beaten the Challenge Belt title holder. It doesn't matter though, Signal Jammer still holds onto the title and will be challenged in the next round. We've got another robot for you. And look at that, Bloodshed's title hold did not last long at all. Signal Jammer quickly in on the action, taking the title off of Bloodshed. Can it hold on to it itself? We've got a challenger for Signal Jammer right here, right now, and it is Delta Thunder. This one also has the double wedges at the front. I think we're seeing a common theme here from the Gametechmods robots. Delta Thunder was built by Trackerzod, who also has a robot entered for Series 2. And this robot is very similar to Bloodshed. It has the two spike weapons at the front, but this one has major speed. Can it pull off an upset here against the Signal Jammer? So now we have Delta Thunder, an unusual looking robot, a very well designed robot. Let's see how this one goes. I'm expecting Signal Jammer. Oh, what a hit! What a hit that was, and it's a one-hit KO! The Signal Jammer annihilated with just one hit from the Delta Thunder. That is the quickest immobilization I think we've ever seen in Banter Wars history. And now comes against the Observer Bot. This is amazing. Delta Thunder, what an impressive start that was. The battle's hardly lasted 10 seconds and it has immobilized both its opponents. What a hit that was on the Signal Jammer, and then the Observer Bot could barely even run away. The Delta Thunder, such a quick robot, such a dangerous robot with those spike weapons. What a win that was. A one-hit KO for Delta Thunder, and what a way to do it. One of the quickest battles in Banter Wars history, and Signal Jammer's title reign is already over. Delta Thunder takes the challenge, and we have one more competitor for today's Challenge Belt competition. Let's see if we can have 3 straight defeats in a row for title holders. Next up is Hex 2 by Mr. AS from Gametechmods, another Gametechmods robot. It has the 2 wedge weapons at the front, but this one has a series of rotating blades on top of the body that hope to cause some serious damage. I don't know which way this one's going to go, so let's just go into the arena and find out ourselves. Having seen some robots being absolutely torn to shreds in this competition so far, I don't really know what to say. I don't know who's going to win, but we already find that Delta Thunder is under pressure. The robot who won the battle in 10 seconds last time is under pressure from those rotating blades of Hex 2, a large robot, a very wide, very long robot. Doesn't seem to have many weaknesses, but Delta Thunder, the wheel has come off. It's looking bad. The robot is pouring smoke across the arena floor. It's over, I think. Delta Thunder, another quick battle. This has been Hex 2 now starts to focus on the Observer Bot. Delta Thunder isn't quite out of it, being counted out now, but you wouldn't think it's going to recover from this. The Observer Bot tries to rescue it, but it's over. And now Hex 2 takes on the Observer Bot, throws it against the arena wall. Seems to be leaving there at the moment. It's all looking bad for the Observer Bot. It's been absolutely destroyed by these Challenge Belt contenders. It stands no chance. And we have a new Challenge Belt holder, Hex 2. Delta Thunder, surprising in how quickly it's lost this fight. As soon as it went over the top of Hex 2 and onto those blades, you'd have thought it would be over. Those blades are menacing. And then the Observer Bot takes further damage. What a win for Hex 2, the new holder. Is it just me or can no one hold on to the title anymore? The PM's Pulveriser won 2 in a row, but since then, every holder has been defeated on the first attempt. This time it's Delta Thunder, one of the quickest victors in Banter Wars history, quickly out on this round, and it's Hex 2 that takes the Challenge Belt. Can anyone defeat this robot? We'll see if we get any more entries. If you do have entries, remember to send them over to the Heap Games channel, and we'll see if we can find a new title belt holder. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Banter Wars. If you do enjoy Banter Wars, please remember to like the video, subscribe if you already haven't, and comment below on what you'd like to see in the future. We're all looking forward to Series 2, and I'd love for you to come over and watch that. Hopefully we'll start it in a couple of months' time. It will be on every Friday at 6 o'clock. I'll keep you updated as to what date it starts. Thank you again, hope to see you there. Remember to share this video with your friends, especially if they're into their robotic combat. See you soon.